We're live.
We boys.
Series win.
Big series win. Can't believe we made it. Can't believe we made it to the first Sunday soak of the year, boys. It's been a long weekend of partying. We thought we'd get our little reprieve on Friday. We did not.
No.
Friday, Saturday, today, we're pushing hard. Today we go for a sweep, Chorizy-E.
Baby. And we're getting this in early because you know our guy, My Sock Summer. He needs those bobbleheads.
I do.
He's got to be.
He proclaimed he's out of the bobblehead game. Then he's like, can we do this early? I got to go get these bobbleheads.
I got to get one.
No, he's got one. Only one. Okay, sure.
I only got one ticket, and then I'm going to stand over there and try to buy them for $10 a piece. So if you want to sell your bobble for $10, let me know.
He's going to get in trouble.
Did you get enough yesterday? Did you get enough stuff yesterday to trigger the bingo card for Future Sox?
We'll have to talk about this because if it's a purchased item, does that count? I don't think
so.
I think it needs to be a giveaway.
It's a giveaway.
I had 3 of those hooded jerseys.
Okay.
So I only got 3 yesterday.
That's not enough.
I did go look around for T-shirts after the game on Friday. None to be found. So yeah, no, I haven't gotten
today's the day.
Today could be the day. Because it just says leaving with 10 giveaways. So it will be good.
Good preamble. This is a Sunday Soak. It's powered by Cork and Carry at the park. As always, appreciate them over there. Stop by before the game and after the game. Yeah. We went after the game last 2 days. Opening day, it was a madhouse. Yeah. There was hundreds of people outside. The bar inside was packed. Yesterday, super cold.
It was packed inside.
We were the only ones outside.
Yes.
Yeah, we were the brave soldiers outside.
Shout out to Dave for getting us some chairs out there.
Exactly. That was a good night. I know these guys, neighborhood move, and get us some chairs for the ladies. So
here's some chairs. Yeah.
Very good.
No table.
No table. You guys have your bucket. That's close enough to a table. You know, that's enough.
Put it on the girls' heads. Wives' heads. No.
We got some questions as usual. We have White Sox section. We have community section. Chorizy-E, why don't you lead off with the question you like first?
All right. Well, of course we're going to go to this one first. There were 2 fights in the 108 on opening day. Do you think we need extra security in the section, or if we hit our quota for the year? I'll go to MSS first.
Okay.
Because MSS trying to bring back people to start fights.
Well, he loves fights. And he loves to film fights.
I'm not trying to bring them back. They're just announcing they're coming back. So they said, here, I heard it's cool to punch people in the face now. I'm coming back. Or slap them in the face.
Allegedly.
So that whole video, like, I'm the one that shot the video. I had been watching this all game because those people were getting agitated every time somebody tried to walk through in front of them. Yeah. And so people would walk through and the guy would put his foot right back up. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is opening day. People are going to be streaming the entire day. And if you don't like it, there are only about 2,000 empty seats right around. The
next row behind them is empty. They could have just gotten the next row and been fine.
So I started recording because I'm like, they're going to get pissed. And so I was recording every interaction. And it just so happens that, 108 Bachelorette Danimal and his brother, who Danny has told me might have been in handcuffs at one time in his life, said,
I don't believe it.
He said, he comes up and the people are like, nope, we're not moving. We have decided we're not doing this anymore. And Danny tries to remove the woman's feet. The boyfriend does not like that, shoves Danny. Danny's brother does not like that and annihilates that dude's beer right into his girlfriend. And I'm like, here we go. And so then the pushing and it's machismo bullshit. There is no actual fight. There's no punches thrown. But the best part is Chris Rowe coming up to break up the fucking fight.
Hold on a second.
That was crazy.
Let me say something about that. Because
it's only about 1 minute and 20 seconds, but it felt like
we have given White Sox security a lot of shit over time.
Yeah,
because we've seen fights go like fist fights go for like minutes, and security's like nowhere to be found.
Right,
Road Dog, right in that shit.
Great job. That was awesome.
The one thing that I am upset about, though, is that the last 2 games we have not had a security guy come down in the 7th and sit in the front of our section.
Yeah.
We had finally been given the grace to be like, those guys are fine. They drink a lot, but they don't fight. And then one day, fucking ruin it.
2 fights.
Ruins it.
Now, is that it though? Is that it? For
That's
the
not
season?
the other. Like, what do you? What
Well,
you
I mean-
saw the best part of it, right?
Pretty clearly, like opening day is akin to New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be amateur hour.
Amateur.
Plus, you have a White Sox Twitter community that a big chunk of them do come sit in our section. There are a lot of people who don't get along with each other.
Right.
There's bad blood. You know it's going to spill over when everyone's in the big group. You've been drinking all day. They've been at bars. They've been at tailgates. They've been all this shit. So my thought is like that'll be the peak for a single game. We ain't done. We are not done. This feels like the year of fights in our section.
I don't
It
think
just
so.
really does to me.
I think that was it.
I
think-
totally disagree.
I think that'll be the last of it.
Cubs Sox, there'll be
So-
So
here's-
Red Sox is
yes.
different.
Oh,
Red Sox is different
I think
because
there
I
will be
assume
another
that the
one.
entire stadium is just in a
It'll be
all-out
burned down.
brawl.
Will we personally know the people that get in a fight? I'd say no, but yes, there will be a fight.
Okay,
It won't be
okay,
like
that's fair.
this.
That's
It won't
fair.
be like this.
That's
It won't be
where I
like
was
where we
going.
know all these
That's
people
where
are
I was
fighting with
going.
each other.
That's
you know?
where I was going.
Yeah, we won't know the parties involved in that,
Right.
but it will definitely happen.
It'll be that whiteboard trying to
I
fight
can't wait till
people.
the whiteboard
Good save.
kicks B Float's ass. It's like, you've been scribbling at me too long,
That's a good
motherfucker.
save, by the way. How dare you guys? All right, MSS, you're up. Next question you wanted to ask.
I am going to take the first one in the White Sox section. Mune is off to a blazing hot start. Did we way underestimate him, and are we getting Japanese Jose Abreu? Chorizo.
So I think the underestimation on the power may have been what happened here.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of us were hesitant to go to the past 30 home run range,
Okay.
right? I heard a lot of 26 to 30 and stuff. And I mean,
Oh!
if I'm looking at it now, it's 40 or bust, right? And so I think that's where we all underestimated him. I think where we didn't underestimate him is he strikes out. a lot.
gonna
He
strike
does strike out.
We've,
Yep.
we've talked about this from the get-go, and it's not really a knock against him. It's just that's part of the game. That's part of the game he plays,
Yeah.
and just that should be part of the expectations. Now, it's a lot more palatable when he's hitting a bunch of home runs.
4 home
Yeah.
runs.
And so if the home runs continue, I think that no one's going to worry about the strikeouts. But that was I think where we were underestimating it. Beef was like before the season, we were all like, if he's only like a 25 home run guy and he strikes out
Right.
this much, people are going to be pissed. People are not going to love it. People are going to be like, what's this? You know, this
They're going to say Japanese Adam Dunn,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. No, they're going to be down on him big time. We were worried we're going to have to defend him,
It's so-
even if he's playing kind of well.
Right. And that's still a valuable player on
Yeah.
the team. And certainly worth the amount of money they're paying for him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I think that's where we underestimated him as a group.
Yeah.
But great start. So
But
far.
but not the broader Sox Twitter necessarily, because I saw a bunch of people flashing their tickets when Sammy P suggested they bet 100-1 that Mune wins the home run crown
Yeah.
this year. A lot of Sox Twitter bet that 100-1. So
Yeah.
there's some big tickets out there for our friends. That so you got to be rooting it's happening. I don't think it's Japanese Jose Abreu. I think we're kind of in a different area here where I think that the league way misvalued Jose Abreu when he came through. There's no way he's going to be able to sign with the White Sox that cheaply. He certainly was like one of the best players. He was top. He was fourth place in AL MVP his rookie year. Mune's not going to be that good, but he is just like a little bit better. And it just shows, like you mentioned it before the season, Chorizy, these teams are just lacking having balls these days to take a shot at something like this. And the Sox put their balls on the table. It's reaping huge benefits. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's probably more power. I'm pleased with how much he's walking. I'm pleased they're not completely blowing him away with high heat. He's been able to handle it and look like the player that we kind of thought would come, just a better version.
we didn't think it would be this quick. I think.
Agreed, yes.
Like
Yeah,
I think we thought it was going to take him time to adjust.
He came out the gate this like going crazy, but he also set a record that Ohtani doesn't have, which he got a hit in his first 5 games. Ohtani didn't even do that.
Yeah, I love
so
it.
I'm ready to proclaim that he's going to be better than Ohtani. So it's going to be fun this summer on the South Side with Mune being way better than Ohtani.
I like.
But
I
I
can't.
can't fucking drink.
I can't wait till he starts pitching.
They should have brought him in the opener. That was my thing. I was like, bring him in. This is your player.
To be serious though, too, but his defense is not lacking. I think he's fine. He's going to be good. I like the way Vargas is looking at third.
Oh, baby.
And I like the Mune to Montgomery combo that we saw yesterday. And while I went nuts for Mune on that home run, we went twice as nuts for Montgomery annihilating that.
I'm glad you brought that up, okay? Because Montgomery's off to a slow start. But yesterday, when he just yanks that home run down the line,
Yes.
he hit 92 miles per hour. That's all that was, Chorizy.
Yeah.
You realize to yourself, this kid is so fucking big and strong that he's going to hit 35 home runs just because he's out there. Like, like that's the level of player. Yeah, it might be a lot of strikeouts. Yeah, I don't know if the defense will hold up, although it's looking good so far. But you at least have that. You've been missing those lefty sluggers. Now you got two of them here.
That was his first Comiskey Park home run.
We got the TV. Exactly. That was great. And you're like, yeah, he's going to get those. No question.
It was awesome.
All right, let's shift gears here. Back to the community. The 108 tourney just concluded. It was our 9th 108 tourney that we've run. Woo. Rate this an all-time list of 108 tourneys from the beginning. The first one was in 2018, and obviously this was number 9. Teresa, where would you put this year's 2026 108 tourney in the list of 108 tourneys all time?
Probably like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Probably like 3 or 4. I think like the inaugural is just fun on its own because it's the first.
It was unique.
It was something brand new. We had some people in there that like are barely involved in White Sox Twitter anymore, or completely gone.
Right.
But then the 2020 is obviously like kind of your number one because it was the only sports going right at that time, and that was wild, and everybody was like, just no one had talked to anybody, so it was just like just being
we embraced
out there.
It, yeah.
There was so much to that one, so I'll put it behind those two for sure, and I feel like. I don't know which year it is, but whichever year we had Summer of George with the samurai sword and all that shit, like
that's 21.
Right? That 21.
That was well, he did a bunch of that stuff in 2020 because he was the runner-up that year.
Yeah, but 2021
is when he won the tournament.
That one I think is probably third. So I'll probably put this one like 4th.
Okay,
so I like that you're going with the inaugural one as your favorite, so I can totally skip it. I don't even remember it. Whatever. 2020 is when the tourney started for me because that's when all the numbers got crazy and we were like, "What the fuck?" And people were like, "You need to sell this and all whatever." So of course, this is the guy that sells everything. That's the thing. But so 2020, 2021 is my second favorite, and then this is solidly my third favorite.
Yeah.
Just because the repercussions of the tournament post-tournament have been so much fun. Like it has just been great. Some people are here, some people are there. The fact that that you could mathematically settle a championship by one vote is just amazing. And people were still like, what the fuck? So I loved it. So yeah, there's definitely a solid number 3 for me.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you guys saying. 2020 to me is number 1 very clearly.
Yeah.
I think this one for me is probably number 2. And the reason why is because the tournament, like you guys mentioned, it was hitting its peak in 2020 and 2021. Then it roller coastered down a little bit. Didn't get not popular.
Yes.
And then we made some strong decisions to cut some bigger names out of the tournament. We're not going to rest on our laurels. We want to turn this thing over. We want to have fresh talent, if you will. Fresh talent all over the tournament. This was the year, like last year we tried it, and it was okay. Did all right.
Oh.
This year was the first year where that fresh talent came to full fruition. And the West Coast crew were just absolutely amazing.
They did awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. They changed the game.
The board game.
The board game was just, between Hot Dog Larry and Kurt and them guys, and then you get Mandy Kong in there. You had a lot of like just different stuff coming across the board. There's people who reach out to me who are longtime fans, like that person's bit's tired, that person's bit's tired. This year they're like, there was some great new shit in there. And that was like, wow, the genesis of this group. And that's why I'm kind of happy to end it. I would go that one second. For me, number 3, and very sentimentally, would be 2023, because that was the year Allie White Sox broke through and won.
Oh, yeah.
Was the first female champ. She had been to the final 8, like kind of every year, hadn't gotten across, had lost some tough, close ones. That was the first year when she won. I remember we had the bot situation, tree, so we had to close it down.
Yeah.
So the voting would only be people who followed us.
Yeah.
For that one. And so for me, as like the tournament moving in a new direction, having a female champ 2023, but yeah, this one was a fucking banger, my personal opinion.
Nice.
The Alley one is always fun.
That is a good one.
Because the year after, she's like, she wasn't in it as well. Like she didn't do as well, and she was like, I got a boyfriend. I lost all my Sims.
No longer attainable.
legendary comment. All right, last question on the board. And this is about slow starts. We're coming off 2 wins, but some of these guys are starting off a little slow, Chorizy. Whose slow start are you most worried about? Edgar Caro's, Austin Hayes, or Andrew Benintendi? You go first.
Well, I would take Carroll. but I know that's going to affect a bobblehead value for you. So I'll leave Carroll for you. I'll leave that for you. Austin Hayes is the one I'm most worried about because they're counting on Austin Hayes for a lot of innings.
Yeah.
And I was worried about this going in, that they're going to just force him in there against right-handed pitching and fuck it. We know he can't hit it, but let's make him do it.
Yep.
And already, I know he hit a home run off a right-handed pitch. That was like his only hit.
Yeah.
Like
It's over 40% K rate, Chorizo.
He's got 12 strikeouts already this season.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And now that's okay if you're mooning.
Right. Yes.
If you're Austin Hayes and you don't have any hits to go with this,
You got 1 walk.
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I don't like it. And his splits are already showing after 28 plate appearances. That shouldn't happen. That should be too small of a sample size to look exactly like the rest of your career. So I'm very worried about what the Austin Hayes experiment brings us.
Yep.
But for those Antonacci lovers out there, this may be a path for you to see a lot of Sam Antonacci.
It sure might. MSS, who are you most worried about? Start so far.
First of all, I'm shocked that Andrew Benintendi is even on the list. He is the typical found money at the casino that you're just like you're playing with. Like we've already cashed that ticket. We lost. Yeah. Now whatever happens. It's his plus.
Right. So it shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter. Don't even worry about Andrew Benintendi. I know he's the highest paid free agent. Get that out of your head. It's gone. Carroll is 100% mine because, and even though it will affect the bobblehead value, there's still a good, fine-looking Italian right next to him. So it'll be okay. But Carroll has been given a stage here to put on his best show.
Yep.
And Reese McGuire's out there and like jerking him around like crazy.
We had to go there.
We need Carroll. I need Carroll to fucking flip this around and get going. But I hopefully. He is doing what I said in the previous podcast. He is learning, and he was going to have a big jump at some point this season.
Yeah.
So let's hope that he's getting some.
I need him to put the fucking ball in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's too much ground ball bullshit on it. Like, come on, Carroll. Like, to your point, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to say that, like, yeah, when Teal's in there, I should still be DHing and shit. Right now, you're just basic ass second catcher.
You're a backup catcher. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're right. Absolutely.
And Dean Sosa's taking your DH spot, bitch. You better be watching.
He can't hit either.
He can't either. He's been bad so far. Teresa, I think I'm going to be with you on Austin Hayes, and I'll take it one step further. You can realize this year is not a competition year. They're not going to be a good team, whatever. When you start looking down for the future years, there's really only one blue chip outfielder in the prospect group. And they're trying to move guys. They're moving Antonacci, and there's like, maybe one of these other guys will end up in the corner or whatever. Forget all that shit. They're going to have to buy some outfielders at some point. And every time they buy an outfielder and it falls flat on its face like this, that's a bad gauge for the Getz group. They got to be able to do this. They got to be able to buy cheaply on the margins and succeed with it. So if he falls flat on his face and stinks, that's not good. That's nothing for the future. Yeah, exactly. That's another one added to the pile.
But is he looked at as a solid replacement, or is he looked at as a placeholder until somebody else comes up?
I think
that's what it is.
Placeholder, but MSS, you don't have anybody. So eventually you're gonna have to spend, maybe you spend more than that, but you still gotta identify the talent, and they're gonna have to be in the outfield.
Like what, $3 million?
But
next 5 minutes. Yeah,
but the other thing on that is that Austin Hayes, one of his purposes this year is to contribute to the accumulation of prospects. Right.
So he should be able to
play half a year here. And what he is, he's supposed to be like what Austin Slater was. Okay. But the problem is they're playing him every goddamn day. So he's even worse than he could possibly be if you just played him in the proper platoon that he should be playing in. Yeah. So
he's double bad is what you're saying.
They're making him look even worse.
If he was Italian, we'd have words, but I'm not really that worried about it.
He's making himself look bad on top of it. But I don't know I can't imagine that he has any trade value.
Yeah. Fuck no. And Carroll's fucking sinking his too.
Yeah,
true. I mean,
because when you start looking at it, at some point you're gonna have to move off one of the catchers.
Yep.
And if he looks like you guys are saying, as just a number 2 catcher, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Chorizy-E got 2 waivers, no problem. So like, if a guy sinks far enough, no one cares.
You got to show up fucking Reese McGuire, for God's sake. Come on.
I told you yesterday, if Reese keeps not hitting 2, I'm going to start the bring Chorizy-E back.
You're already on. All right, let's go to MSS for some fresh talent.
All right, so I didn't know we were going to do this again, but I thought of somebody, and she falls into a category And she's been on our Instagram. And if you ever go, well, you guys won't see what our Instagram feed is, but it's very fun. She'll pop up every so often.
Yeah.
And it is her drinking things, and it's very sloppily, and it goes all over her face. Or she's
Does she have bad
eating
tattoos?
something, and she's going over it. And hold on. She's going, it's all over her. Which has caught my attention a few times, especially my girls are like, hey, can you start up B96 live on the stream? And the first thing is my girl, Chloe Surreal, dumping like a banana pudding all over her face. Now, Loaf, she falls into this category. I don't think it's Ozempic because she started doing it before then.
Got it.
Where she was a full-figured woman, is now losing weight, does not look as good as she did fully fat. So if you're going to go check out Chloe Surreal,
I mean, I agree with that. Fully. Some of you women need to be fully fat. That's your
I
best
need
look.
a full-figured woman, and you can't trick me like Angie Faith did too, where you're nice and thick, and then you start losing the weight, and I'm like, now we just got saggy big titties. I don't like that. But Chloe Surreal is something you should check out if you haven't. Check out her early stuff. She fucks this guy on the couch. Whoa. You got to go check that out. They get going before the cameraman's even there. It's wonderful. I'm sure they put it on for the audience, but it was great. So Chloe Surreal is my fresh talent to check out. If I've talked about her already, I'm sorry. I do drugs. So,
Teresa, what are you spending?
I don't know how I follow that up.
You're going to be spinning the greatest sense of Chloe Surreal when you go
So I was trying to like kind of reset the algorithm on Spotify.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so one of the things I do when I do that, I listen to a bunch of soundtracks because soundtracks are kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
And it'll
Spread
kind
it
of
out a lot.
It'll kind of do that for you. And so I was like, oh man, I ain't listened to this soundtrack in a long time.
Armageddon.
Train Spotting.
Oh, that is a good one.
Train Spotting is all over the place too.
Yeah.
Because there's electronic shit. There's a lot of Britpop and like all this stuff. And I caught myself sitting there going, I love this British. And I mean, like I was like, oh man, this is a really fucking good album. So it is run through a few times since I was doing the reset. But yeah, man, great album. Definitely check it out. It really captures a very specific moment in like the mid 90s.
Yes.
Because it was just a moment. It was just a moment. Like a lot of these bands on there, you're like, oh yeah, I remember they had that one song. It was on the Train Spotting song.
All right, I'll close it out here with a parting thought. My parting thought is actually on Big Al Vargas. Vargas.
Big Al.
Before the season, I had high hopes for him. I know you guys kind of did too. And this just goes in the vein of having patience with the White Sox rebuild. And you watched Miguel Vargas when he was with the Dodgers kind of struggle. The White Sox got him what I would consider cheaply in that trade over there. I mean, they got a couple other prospects with him as well. It wasn't even like, oh, this is like the big chip. You know, all three of these guys are kind of a thing. And then you watch Vargas show up here in 2024 and really struggle. People saying he shouldn't even get a roster spot. 2025, he kind of gets back to league average. Yesterday, terrific performance from Miguel Vargas.
Looked great at third.
Offense and on defense. Got on base all 4 times. I think he's starting to become that blue chip prospect that they thought he was going to be 4 or 5 years ago. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for these guys to get there. So don't blow your wad. Don't think it's going to be everyone gets here and they're great. Some of these guys are going to take a little extra time. Miguel Vargas is showing it to us, and hopefully he helps them impact the sweep today.
Fuck yeah.
That's all I got. We'll see you at the ballpark. Cork and Carrie, get over there, get some drinks. And if I can figure out a way to end the stream, then I will.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I think you got it. I think you got it now.
Bye.